Alright, so we are going to begin watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So basically how this will work, as you guys are about to see in this first episode. So Cora and I are going to watch the show. We're going to watch season by season. And after we finish each episode, we're going to record our thoughts, mostly her thoughts, because I've seen all this before. She's watching this for the first time.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you read the comic book?
Cora. So, then after each episode, we'll talk about what she thought of it, ask her some questions, see what she thinks is going to happen. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so, Cora, we just finished the first episode. Welcome to the Hellmouth.
Yay.
So in this episode, we meet Buffy, and she meets Willow and Xander.
I think you meant Elvis, not Elvis.
No, welcome to the Hellmouth. This is the first episode. Anyways, she also meets her new watcher, Giles.
Yes, and as you know, we wrapped it.
And they go to a club where Willow is being taken off along with another kid named Jesse to be food for this new vampire called the Master. And Buffy gets into a fight with this really strong vampire named Luke, who magically appeared behind her, and he almost defeats her by the end of the episode. So Cora, for this first episode, did you like it? Can you put that down and talk like a normal person? You liked it a little bit?
Yeah. It just sounds like things I did like.
Like what?
Like, sort of off this be happening when it's like the 16th or the 7th day. Not the very first day of school. She's new.
Well, I'm sure more stuff is going to happen. This is kind of like, the fact that she is a magnet for this stuff to happen.
And also, how did she get expelled?
We just saw the movie. It was how she got it. They changed it a little bit. They said that she caused the gym to burn down. Although there was no fire in the movie, that's the retcon. They changed some of the backstory. But we do hear some stuff about, basically the stuff that happened in the movie when she first comes to the school. And they're talking about her past. They're talking about the movie. So, what did you think of Buffy?
She was okay.
You only thought she was only okay?
Yeah, I expected her to, want to get vampires.
Well, she moved away from where the vampires were, so she's like, okay, so I'm done with being a slayer now because I killed the big vampire.
But the small vampires, and also,
Yep.
if she wanted to quit being a slayer, she'd have to kill herself.
Well, we'll find out. What did you think of Willow and Xander, her new best friends?
Yeah.
You like them? You don't like them?
I like them.
Okay, that doesn't sound normal. What about Giles, her new watcher? Her mentor?
Also okay, because, I liked him a little bit more because he wasn't seriously creepy. But
And then throw a knife at her head? Like the last watcher did?
yes, but that's because she didn't even want to be, and plus she was new to all of this killing vampire stuff.
Okay. We need to do this a little faster, Cora. Also, we got a mysterious man. We don't even know his name yet. So I guess hopefully we'll find out more about him in the next episode.
What, is it one of the vampires?
I don't know.
I thought that.
But he gave her a necklace that's a cross. Remember?
Oh my god!
But, alright. So we're going to end this here. And we'll see you guys after we watch episode 2. The Harvest.
Bye.
Alright, so we're back. And episode 2, The Harvest. So, Buffy finishes her fight. She saves Xander and Willow from the bunch of vampires. And it turns out they got Jesse. They escape back to the school. And they track down basically the nest. It turns out that guy didn't magically appear behind her, but there was an exit to the sewer behind a closed door. So she goes to check it out. And when she goes to check it out, she runs into Jesse, who's been turned into a vampire. And these new vampires, they're working for the Master. And they're working on a ritual that will allow the Master to be free, because he's kind of like stuck in this little like barrier. And so they're preparing to attack. And also, we got the name of the mysterious stranger. What's his name, Cora?
Angel?
Yep.
His name was Angel?
Yeah, he said his name was Angel. She's like, I don't even know your name. And he's like, Angel. And she's like, that's cute. So what'd you think of Angel? This is the second time you've seen him now.
He was suspicious. It made me think that he was a vampire trying to help her.
Why would a vampire be trying to help the Slayer? That wouldn't make any sense, right?
I know! Nothing makes sense in movies, okay?
Alright. So did your views on Giles change at all in this episode?
No.
What about Willow and Xander?
Huh?
Willow and Xander, did your views on them change at all?
Which one is Xander?
Her friends! Her two new friends!
Chill!
The little redhead and the tall guy.
Yes, it did not change. I liked them.
You liked them.
Yes, they're pretty
You
cool.
like them more, you like them less?
I like them more.
Uh.
They're a little small. They're a little smaller.
Yeah. And also you got to meet Harmony.
What?
They didn't call. I don't think they called her by name, but the girl from the Addams Family movies, she'll become a big character, especially when we roll around to Angel. Angel has his own show. I think that starts after like season 4 of Buffy. But alright, so I guess that's going to do it for now, and we'll see you all after we finish the next episode.
Bye.
Alright, so we just finished the next 2 episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So, in this first episode, it's called Witch. Basically, Buffy's trying out for cheerleading. I'm going to recap it real quick. And then I'll ask you questions. I told you this.
Come on, I said I was going to study the scene.
No.
I was starting to enjoy
You do that with movies.
I was starting to enjoy that.
Well, you'll do it with movies.
Fine.
And hopefully you'll see how it's done. Anyways.
Tell me at least we kept some parts.
Alright, so we're back. Alright, so this episode is called The Witch. And what happens in this episode? Buffy wakes up. She's trying out for cheerleading. We meet some new girl named Amy, who really wants to make the cheerleading squad, but she messes up. Basically, Cordelia gets mad at Amy, and Amy reveals to Buffy that her mom used to be like the best cheerleader in the school, and one of the girls who was trying out, she catches on fire, so Buffy and the gang start looking into that. Then Cordelia goes blind, and it turns out that at some point, I'm guessing after that first tryout scene, I'm guessing that's when the mother switches. But ultimately, the mother switched bodies with her daughter. And yeah, so.
No, I think it was like after the scene where like go in the library.
I said sometime after that first one.
Sorry, okay?
Anyways, so Cora, what do you think of that episode?
I think it was okay, sis. If I believe so, witch is like don't lose dollars when we see the witch lose dollars. It makes no sense. But, you know, I never been a witch and I guess witches don't exist. But, and maybe if you're trying out on people, you just lose Bobby's question mark? I have no idea. I have no idea how a witch is.
I don't get why you would think that witches wouldn't use doors.
I mean, I said Barbies, not doors.
No. Yeah, witches use dolls, you know, in a lot of different things.
Wait, they do?
Maybe not exactly a Barbie doll, but, you know, you make do with what you got. Either they had to make their own dolls. That's why they're called voodoo dolls.
Yeah, if I believe so, no, but voodoo dolls, like, it's something, like, it's a doll that, if it gets moved, you also get moved.
Something like that. But anyways, did you have a favorite character in this episode?
The girl's best friend, Buffy's
Willow's?
best friend.
Willow?
No.
Amy?
Not Amy, she's a witch.
So Willow.
Not the other girl.
There's only one girl. There's Buffy, Willow, Xander, and Xander's a boy.
Wait, Willow?
Yeah.
Willow's a girl?
Yes, Willow's a girl.
Yeah, who named the girl child a boy name? Because I said that's seriously a boy name.
No.
Nothing makes no sense.
Anyways, did you have a least favorite character?
I mean, the witch was okay with it too. It's just, I would because it made no sense because she's a vampire slayer, not a slayer to, not a killer slayer to every monster. To say vampire slayer, which makes no sense.
Well, being where she's at, she kind of has to be a general slayer.
Yeah, but like...
She can't just be confined to the one creature. But wasn't it nice to get a little bit of a break from vampires, though? Even though this is only episode 3.
Makes no sense, I swear.
Well, basically, it's set. What it is, Corey, is setting up that way more is going to happen in this show than just vampires every time.
Yeah, I feel
Because I think a lot of people at this point were like, I don't know about a show where we're just going to get vampire week after week after week.
I mean, if you're going to rate this, I was probably going to give it a 5 out of 10, but we're not going to do that. Get that out of here, because we are not doing that.
Yep. Alright. Well, we'll see you all in the next episode.
Bye.
Alright. So we just finished Teacher's Pet. So, in this episode, one of the teachers goes missing, and they call in a replacement, a substitute teacher, and instantly all the boys in school seem to like this teacher. I mean, that should have been a big red flag, right there, because, I mean, most of the time it'd be girls that would like the teacher, and the actress is not that hot.
I mean, it's the movie's idea after all. And like I said, nothing makes no sense.
It makes sense. I mean, this is just
Not for me.
This is just a monster of the week type deal at first. They're trying different things out, see how it works. But it will lead to an ultimate bigger story. But yeah, this one kind of gets sidelined and never brought back up. But anyways, so they find this guy dead. Looks like maybe it's a vampire attack. Buffy goes out looking for the vampire. Comes across him. But he freaks out when he runs into this substitute teacher. Which it kind of like sets off alarm bells for Buffy. And when she goes to watch the teacher like does this weird turn with her head. So they basically end up finding out that the teacher is a giant praying mantis.
Which is something I have no idea.
It's a giant bug.
Giant bug that I guess that it can shapeshift.
Well, in this universe, yes. But anyways, but by the time they realize that she's a giant bug, it's too late because Xander's already with her.
And guess what? Spoiler alert, he gets captured.
Yeah, he gets captured a lot.
I guess he's the main victim.
No, he just gets captured a lot.
But
Spoilers. Anyways, so Buffy shows up, finishes off the praying mantis teacher, and saves the day, and then Xander kind of like, destroys all the praying mantis eggs. Except the ones that were left in the school. But like I said, that never comes back around again, so.
Wait, so say the babies are like now.
We're never gonna see anything about that.
Wait, so it's like this episode didn't even exist?
Yeah, you could. This is one of the few that I'll probably put the word down at the bottom. You could honestly skip this episode, and it really wouldn't change anything.
I guess so. But I am waiting for season 4 because if I believe so, Dad told me that season 4 is very funny.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta watch all the other seasons.
I know. If I believe that this is season 1, so we have to like get through.
We're gonna watch all 7.
seasons.
So. And like I said, season 6 has, I think, a musical in it. Pretty sure that's the one with the musical. But anyways, so yeah, Cora, did you like this episode? I'm thinking you're not really liking this one.
It's same thing, okay. It's just like I said in the last one, everything still makes no sense for me.
Yeah.
Except some parts, I mean, I can understand that a mantis will like eggs, even though that's probably not going to happen in real life, hopefully.
Well, I mean, a lot of that stuff is true. You know, praying mantis does lay eggs, and then another praying mantis, male, will come along and fertilize the eggs, and then the female will kill and eat the male, but only within their species. And a praying mantis is like about that big.
Yeah, so like, if you watch this one, the praying mantis in this one is ginormous, so I can understand why a giant mantis can shapeshift into a human.
Yep.
Because it's so giant.
Yep. But alright, we will see you all in the next episode.
Bye!
Alright, so we just finished watching Never Kill a Boy on the First Date. So basically, Buffy and the crew, Buffy's trying to have a social life and have dates with boys, and combine that with her slaying, and the Master sends these vampires to collect someone called the Anointed, and there's like this whole prophecy thing. So what'd you think of this episode, Cora?
It was okay. I can make up my mind.
That was a pretty surprising end with the Anointed being a little boy, huh? About your age?
Yeah, never speak about that again.
Well, he's gonna come back. We're not done with that whole storyline. This whole season is about the Master.
How do you know?
Because I've seen all these before. Anyways,
I'm supposed to know everything.
So, did you like how it ended, though, where Buffy basically gave up that boy because he just wanted her because she was dangerous to be around? And that's all he wanted?
Huh?
I said, did you like that she gave him
No!
up? No? You're not on Team Buffy and Angel yet?
Just kidding, yes.
What'd you think of Angel's appearance? He said he was a work friend?
I was like, what?
Yeah,
You're not.
but he is a work friend.
How do you know?
'Cause I've seen this before!
I know the fact that you've seen this before and act like you haven't seen this before.
I'm asking you because you've never seen this before.
I've seen the movie.
Just because you've seen the movie doesn't mean you've seen the show. And this show is nothing like the movie anymore. We are way past that.
How do you know?
Because I've seen the show!
I know the fact that you've seen the show and act like you've never seen the movie.
I have seen the movie. We reviewed the movie.
Most of show and most of these TV shows and movies that we watch is things that you know.
Okay, well, come on. So, did you have a favorite character in this episode? No?
Buffy.
Buffy? Alright. Least favorite character?
Angel.
Angel was your least favorite? I thought you would have said the Master. But alright. Well, we will be right back. Or we'll just move over to the next episode. See you there.
Bye.
Alright. So we just finished watching The Pack. They can't see it like that. It's not like our movie reviews. So, anyways, we've just finished watching the episode The Pack. Real quick, Cora, what happens in this?
So the girls had a field trip, and the bad boys and the other kid and the Buffy team with the boy,
Xander.
Xander goes with them, and then all of a sudden they all get mind controlled by
They get possessed.
possessed by an animal.
Hyena.
Why did
And then they basically start acting weird. What do they do? What's one of the mean things that they do while they're possessed?
They go ahead and
What do they do? They go ahead and they
eat
eat what? Eat who?
pig.
Yeah. They eat a pig. And do they eat anybody else?
Yes, but can we please not talk about that?
Well, we gotta talk about it. So we're talking about it right now. We're talking about the episode.
Do you normally do this when we're doing this?
I don't know.
I don't want to say this.
They eat the principal.
Why did you say
So
it?
now we're gonna get a whole new principal. And actually, I like the new principal that they bring in.
How do you know? Is it hot?
What?
Never mind.
No, but I know because he's plays one of my favorite characters on another show I like called Deep Space Nine. It's the actor who plays Quark on DS9.
I have never seen the movie.
It's a show, not a movie. Maybe we'll get to it at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, basically they are possessed by a hyena spirit, all 5 of these kids, and Buffy has to get them unpossessed. And it turns out that the zookeeper who stopped her from going in basically was the one behind it all. And a shocking twist at the end. So,
Da, da, da.
but honestly, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to start doing this. Is we won't have a score, but I'll have a watch it or skip it. So if you've been seeing down at the bottom, as we talk about the episode, there's been a watch it or skip it that's been popping up. And this is one that normally if I'm just watching the series by myself, this is one I would skip. So this is one that honestly you could skip this one and you wouldn't even, I mean, the only thing you really need to know is that these kids, they ate the principal and now we got a new principal. That's really only set up, but the principal's not a major player really. So
Okay, let's skip it and watch it after.
it's going to be below you. But anyways, alright. So, Corey, did you have a favorite character in this one?
Still Buffy.
Still Buffy. Least favorite character?
Alexander.
Xander.
What is it, Alexander?
Well, his full name is Alexander.
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
But Xander is short for Alexander.
Well, I'm going to call him Alexander.
Although Alex is short for Alexander, and so is Lex. Like Lex Luthor is Alexander.
And I'm still going to call him Alexander. Don't ask why.
But, alright, we'll see you all on the next episode.